Hi everybody, just a quick update on the quad bike. I've got a 100-watt solar panel, 12 volts, nice aluminium. I had to put screw holes in myself, so I put Allen keys with bolts on the bottom, so nuts and bolts, but Allen keys and nuts. This little this white box with blue writing is basically instructions, so that if I start the bike up, the solar panel goes off. If the bike is off like it is now, solar panel on. Solar panel is connected to the bike by this jack, male and female jack here, which I tape shut to keep it dry. Then if I open the box up, due to the fact that it keeps two screws in, acts like hinges. I open it up, you come across to the regulator. At the moment I've turned the battery off, so let's turn the battery back on. You've got 12.6 on the regulator. If I press this one, it should tell me the battery of the solar panel, which is 13.7 on the solar panel. And if I press this one, it turns the load on, which there's no load, it's just battery. So you've got all of that sort of gubbins in here. You've got a quick charge on USB. I don't know if you can see it if I tip it down here. There's a USB port, there's another jack port for the load. I'm not sure what else is there because I can't remember. I think there's like a charger for iPhone, like a C port. And put a link down below of where I got the solar panel from if anyone wants to add it or buy it or whatever. Take a look at it in more detail and type it down below. And then you've got the on-off switch for the battery, so if I'm working on the battery, I can turn the battery off from this and it saves the solar panel. The regulator can still work because it works with the battery banks and whatever I also put in here to charge. I close the lid. I got like 4 screws that I can tighten that back down with, which is tucked down there. And then that switch comes down here to the battery, to a 10-amp fuse, which is on the regulator. I don't know if you put a 10-amp fuse for the regulator or 15, I'm not sure, so I put a 10-amp for safety, because that's what the regulator's amped up for. And that goes straight down to the battery, so if anything goes wrong here, that triggers, the battery's safe. So I'm just going to cover that back over so the water doesn't get into it. I really push that down hard. So that's that, nicely fitted. And that's all taken care of now. So I'll update you on everything in the future of how much this is working. When I fitted this back panel to the bike, the battery voltage on the bike was about 11.6, if my memory serves me right. I've added this solar panel onto the battery about 4 or 5 days ago, and it's just now remembered to making a video about it. You will all remember this little white box hidden back here, tucked in here. Remember this little one? Well, if I turn the switch on for this, if I move my hand back here without triggering anything, that's the battery reading on there. Can anyone see it? 14.1. So that means that the battery is needing to be switched off from the solar panel so it doesn't blow the battery. Okay, so I'm going to turn the battery off for now because it's reading 14.1 as you've seen. So the battery is now off from the solar panel. The regulator still can activate, but the battery is still off. And what's the battery read if we take the solar panel off for a bit? The battery reads 13.0. It's not really clear on the battery, but it says 12.9 to 13.0. So that's what the battery is without the solar panel. So that's not too bad. So that means I've got quite a bit of power in the battery to run the lights and everything on, if need be. That's all for today. I'll leave a link down below for the solar panel, if anyone wants to know where the solar panel came from. Hope you all have a good time. My wife is okay, if anyone's asking. She's doing great. She's still autistic and she's still got Tourette's, but she's perfect the way she is. I love her for who she is. yeah, there is going to be a little surprise in this white box in the future, which I'm going to do a little video on, and I mean probably about a short video, maybe a video, I don't know yet, but there'll be a surprise built into this box for my wife in the next few days when everything around here calms down enough for me to get this going. But before I do this, I've got to get this bike started, so I need to get this bike running on a solenoid before I do my surprise in this box for my wife. So that's an upcoming video, so keep your eyes open for it. It might be a short and it might be a video on its own. Well, I hope you all have a good time. I better dash because things to do, but I thought I'd let you all know that this is working perfectly fine.